9. The mission of Amigos at Pima is to promote academic excellence among Hispanic students at Pima Community College, for providing financial support through scholarships to qualified and deserving students, and to develop linkages with the business and industrial professionals in the community who are interested in providing mentorship and higher education opportunities. The Amigos' primary objective is raising funds for the Hispanic Student Endowment and awarding school scholarships to deserving PCC students. The fund is managed by the PCC Foundation. 14 students will receive scholarships to help them in the pursuit of higher education. I want to congratulate Abraham Durazo, Gabriel Lupin, Joshua Peterson, Julie Perez, Zia Pearson, Ashley Ramos, Mercedes Rivera, Monica Orozco, Alicia Jacobo, Lorena Contreras, Maria Davis, and Jasmine Cantu. Will you all rise so you can be applauded for your efforts? We will learn about these students and the scholastic efforts during the lunch. Again, I want to thank you for attending, and now let's begin our program. First, I would like to bring up Mr. David Dory, Campus President, Downtown Campus and Northwest Campus, to welcome you and give opening remarks.
Thank you, Richard. Buenos días. Gracias por venir. And I also would like to welcome you to the 9th annual Amigos de Pima Scholarship Luncheon. And I want to thank everyone in the room for coming today, but especially for their support. I'd like to recognize 2 of our board members that are here. Our board chair, Mark Hanna, and board member Sylvia Lee. I'd also like to thank and recognize Supervisor Richard Elias, who's here, former board member Marty Cortez. He's probably still working the table out there. I'd also like to acknowledge and welcome Greg Hart, who's the former director of the Adult Education Program at Pima College. And I'd like to recognize our Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor, Dr. Dolores Duran-Serja, who's here. And our East Campus and Community Campus President, my colleague, Dr. Lorraine Morales, who is here as well. And I'd like to thank all of our board members, and I'd, of course, like to thank and recognize who's not able to be here, but our Chancellor, Lee Lambert, as well. So to all of our table sponsors, Amigo de Pima board members, scholarship committee members, luncheon volunteers, and organizing committee, thank you so much for all the work that you do for our students. I am so proud that the downtown campus can host such a wonderful event. And I would like to echo Richard's comments, and I'd like to honor the founders of Amigos de Pima, Council Member Richard Fimbres, and of course, former PCC Chancellor Robert Jensen and Dr. Hank Oyama, who is deceased. As Richard said, their goal was very admirable, to promote academic excellence among Latino students at Pima Community College by providing scholarships and to develop these connections with the local business and industry professionals and to provide mentorship opportunities for our Latino students. In my estimation, they have been incredibly successful, and with the Hispanic Student Endowment Fund now valued at over $250,000. It's pretty remarkable. And next, I would like to thank all of those with established scholarships. I am touched by the rich history and the many contributions to our community in everything from arts and radio to bilingual education. You have made such a profound positive impact to Southern Arizona and nationally, and you are truly role models for our students and community members. And to today's scholarship recipients, thank you for being students at Pima Community College. I hope that these scholarships can help bring you closer to realizing your academic and professional dreams so that you can continue the tradition of service and mentorship started by Amigos de Pima. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Next, I would like to invite a friend of all of us, that's Pastor Larry Munguia, to deliver the invocation. Pastor.
Hi, guys. How are you? I just gotta jump on my soapbox for a minute. Richard and I go way back. Elias, grade school, high school. Been part of Tucson. What we've seen in the last 40, 50 years is a city that's gone from one side of the city to the other side, from mountain to mountain range. And along that, we've seen a city grow into a city of over 1 million people. Along with that comes all the problems and issues of a big city in a small city atmosphere. We're talking. I come and do these invocations because this gives me hope. This generation of men and women that are getting ready to be educated, it's not by age, it's this generation of educated people that are going to come out of here and do something for our city. I walked out of addiction in 1997, and I walked into this campus. And in 2001, I graduated cap and gown. I wore my little sarape. I spoke at the convocation. I come back because I see so much pain and suffering. I come in here to find and see hope. Bow your heads if you're so inclined. Lord, thank you. Thank you for what you've done here at Pima College. Thank you for what you've done at Tucson. Thank you for the men and women that have come together, Lord, to just give a boost up. If someone needs just a hand up, a pull up, just a good old boost up. To get these young men and young women into a place where their higher education can go and they can do something with their lives, Lord. That they would seek and love, and they would seek in truth, and they would seek you. And they would know you in a way like no other. Lord, I ask you that you would just bless their steps and their futures as they seek your will. Put in each and every one of their hearts a reason. Give them a reason to make good choices. Give them a reason to get up and go to class. Give them a reason. Let that reason be a safer, cleaner, stronger city. Father, we ask you to bless the food that we're getting ready to chow on. We ask you to bless those hands that put it together. Bless this school, bless this city, bless this state. Lord Almighty God, please bless this nation. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Larry. Okay, before we start lunch, I'm going to recognize some additional folks that are in our audience. And I say that we're going to do one clap. And I was going to say Dan Ekstrom is the founder of the clap, but that'd be inappropriate. So we're going to start with Richard Elias, supervisor, district. Paula Bob, former state senator. The retired supervisor, Dan Ekstrom. Alma Gallardo with Arizona Palenque. Linda Manzon Gutierrez with the Hispanic Women's Corporation. Maria Figueroa with Tucson Hispanic Studies. Pima Community College Governing Board, Mark Hanna. Arizona State Senator Jaime Gutierrez. Magda Verdugo with Chicanos por la Causa. State Representative Chris Ackerley. Pima Governing Board Member Sylvia Lee. Assistant City Manager Albert Elias. And former State Senator George Cunningham. And then we have our distinguished guest, Humberto Lopez, who will be our keynote speaker. Okay, now I'll turn it over to Yvette.
So at this time, we're gonna have you all go out and get your lunch, but we're gonna do it by table. So first, we want all the student recipients to go get their plate first because they're gonna have to hurry up and eat and then come sit on stage. So if you're a student recipient, if you can please go get your plate, go get in line, and then we'll dismiss it by table number.
All right. Folks, I failed to recognize, so have your 1 o'clock ready. The first one is Luncheon Zaragoza. He's president of Fundación Mexico. We have Ana Yveta with the Foundation Board. Richard Castro, he's the PCC International Relations. Dr. Ana O'Leary, UA Director of Mexican American Studies. Rosie Garcia, President of the Keno Heritage Society. Linda Leatherman, Pima County Faith-Based Coordinator. And Vince Ramago with the former AG's office and his own law firm. So now it's my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, who is Humberto S. Lopez, who has worked since he was 11. He peddled newspapers on the Dallas streets, corners to support himself and his mother after his father died in 1957. He also went door to door offering to clean yards and paint houses. His entrepreneurial spirit was born as soon as he turned 16 and could leave yard cleaning and house painting behind. He got a job at a supermarket and worked after school until 10 p.m. He enrolled at Cochise College, the first in his family to go to college, and worked in the fields and dug ditches. That motivated him even more to get an education. He wanted to better himself. Lopez was his first accounting class at Cochise. He took his first accounting class at Cochise College. That involved him into a bachelor's degree in business administration at the University of Arizona and job offers from the Los Angeles office of all the big 8 accounting firms. Humberto worked hard acquiring apartment complexes in California and selling them. He and his family moved back to Tucson in February 1980 and founded HSL Properties. Now it is with my great pleasure to present our keynote speaker, Humberto Lopez.
Actually, I have to run reading it, Ricky. Anyway, I'm going to try to address my few words to the students, since most of the adults out here, it's a little too late for you. Anyway, I grew up in Mexico, I probably died, and we moved to the Galleries at age 11. So I worked all my life. I don't know how I got through high school, but somehow I got through high school. When I graduated, I went to my counselor. His advice was that I should go to a vocational school, that become a plumber, a carpenter, an electrician, and boy, so he placed some doubts on me. So I went to junior college, exactly what you're doing today. I went to Cochise College. I graduated in 2 years. I had all the credits that I needed. I worked all my life. Even when I was in college, I put myself through college, washing dishes and doing whatever I could to put myself. But back then it was also a lot cheaper. You didn't have to pay $4,000. I think it was a couple of $100 to a semester at the University of Arizona. So I graduated from Cochise College. I had taken an accounting class, and boy, it came so easily. And so I could never get my GPA up. I was accounting and Spanish. So Spanish I used also. My native language is Spanish, of course. So I graduated. I came to the university, continued my studies in accounting. I graduated also 2 years later with an accounting degree. I think I had 144 credits. I took 18 credits every year. One year I tried to take 21 credits. And the only class that I dropped, I regretted the most, it was a speed reading class, but I couldn't keep up. And the good thing back in those days, they had, which I didn't realize, was one of the things that I did, that professor pretty much gave me a chip on the shoulder. And pretty soon I said, you know what, I'm as good as a player. I'm not going to keep that chip on my shoulder. I'm going to go and compete and compete at their level. But one of the things, and I didn't realize until recently, That probably the reason I got, and I didn't want to stay in Tucson and get a job out here because probably would have ended up doing tax work. And my goal was to go out and start my own business in 3 years. So I interviewed with all the big accounting firms. I got jobs from every one of them. And I didn't realize until just recently, the primary reason everybody wanted me is that they had the affirmative action. They needed to hire Hispanics. So when I went to, I chose Deloitte. It was Haskins, South Spectrum, Days, Deloitte Touche, and then, I'm sorry, Haskins, South Deloitte later. So when I get to Los Angeles, boy, I never, as a matter of fact, the first time I flew the plane was when they were flying back and forth for the interview. So when I get there, I was the only Hispanic. There was one black and 2 women out of 200 professionals. So I did take advantage of that I didn't know at the time. I thought it was because of my grades and good looks. So anyway, I practiced accounting for 5 years with the idea that I was going to go out and figure out what I wanted to do the rest of my life. I did not want to be an accountant the rest of my life, but I did know that I had something to fall back to. I had an accounting degree, so if everything else failed, I'd go back to practicing accounting. So I did a number of different audits, and somehow I ended up doing, and I didn't know what it was going to do, retail, manufacturing, real estate, or whatever different audits I was doing at the time. And I ended up getting an audit assignment doing a real estate company audit, and I liked that. So, and then a friend of mine loaned me a book once, and as a matter of fact, he was a controller of one of the companies I was auditing, and he gave me a book as to how to turn $1,000 into $1 million. Well, it looked pretty darn easy, but I didn't have $1,000. So I borrowed $1,000 from my uncle, and I told my uncle in Nogales, I'll pay you back when I get my tax refund. So they loaned me the money, and the book was pretty much, which we don't have today, was based on inflation. Borrowing fixed, and then with inflation, your payments remain fixed, and property value go up. George probably knows, he owns some So I was living in Los Angeles, which was I was last out there when I first got there. So I would come down to the house, I bought a little lot with $1,000. I bought a lot in, what I'm trying to call the subdivision anyway. I bought it for $3,000. 6 months later, I sold it for $6,000. I had already paid my uncle the $1,000 from the tax refund, so I had a pretty good profit. So I bought another lot in Nogales for $5,000. 6 months later, I sold it for $11,000. And then I bought a house and a duplex in Nogales for, I'm trying to call anyway, I made $15,000 in that transaction. Well, God, I was on my way. So in 1973, I bought a 30-unit apartment complex in California, in Northridge, and 6 months later, I sold it, made $100,000. But by then I brought in partners. So it was in the National Guard. Weekends, we sit around, killing time, and I started recruiting some of these. We were all professionals at the time. In Vietnam, they were all my buddies in the National Guard were all professionals. So I was able to get each one of them to give me $5,000. And then I put in $5,000. So I told the right profits 50-50. I get 50%. They went along with it. And of course, they did very well. We made $100,000 a day under $25,000. I made $50,000. So from there, it just continued on. So by 1975, I was still with the accounting practice, and I bought my first Mercedes. So I was driving a better car than the partners were driving at the firm. And here I was the senior accountant. So I think I would have fired. I would have gotten fired if I was still there a little longer, because my concentration was not real estate. Everybody knew that. I was doing deals back and forth, and so before I got fired, I decided to go out to my own in 1975. By 1979, we had properties all the way from California all the way to Georgia. Our daughter was 10 years old. We decided to move out of California, so we sold out all our interests. We had properties in Arizona, California, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, and all the way up to Georgia. So I was going to retire at 35. but it hadn't worked out my life, that didn't happen. So within a few months, I tried to play golf out here, and I would play golf, and the golf was so darn slow that I ended up finding an excuse to leave after 9 holes. So I started back the company today. I was saying, at my age, I'm going to keep on going until I'm 100, hopefully. So when people ask me, how come you still work? I say, I don't work. I do exactly what I like to do. It's got to get passionate. If you have a job you enjoy, move on. Find something you enjoy, and don't worry about being work. You have to enjoy it. When 5 o'clock comes around, you wonder what happened to the day. When the weekends come around, you hear a lot of people saying, thank God it's Friday. So when Friday comes around, it's like, God, what happened to the week? I still haven't gone through all the work I have. And not all the work, yes. Anyway, let me, in far as business, the company has grown, it's quite a sizable company. We have over $1 billion in assets, about 1,000 employees. The company now is being run and operated by my nephew, Omar Virelis. So he came to live with us at the age of 10, and he was a good learner. So I was very lucky to brought Omar into our lives, and he's turned out to be a great asset to the company, to the family. So anyway, I've been involved in apartments. We probably have owned 25 to 30,000 apartments throughout my life. Hotels, up to Santa Rita. That's probably one of the reasons I came to Tucson. It was either San Diego or Tucson, and we had bought Santa Rita. I thought it was a real estate investment, and it turned out it was an operating business. A hotel is not a real estate investment, it's an operating business. And now we're getting back into hotels. We have about 1,500 rooms. We have the Hilton, Hilton Vista, and a few others. And here in the other month, we'll read that we're buying the Ritz-Carlton here in Tucson. So I'm getting into the hotel business. So it's a very demanding, in Tucson, the opportunities that we have in Tucson is, as you well know, it's hard to find jobs. It's a low-paying community. So we're buying these assets for cents on the dollar. Absolutely cents on the dollar. So I've been in, besides real estate, I've been in apartments, hotels, office buildings, and shopping centers, industrial parks, you name it. I've done a number of de novo banks. I was the chairman of a bank that we bought back in 1987, Tucson Savings and Loan. We sold it just before the crash, did very well in that. We have a dealership in California that we have all our cars. I've been in the mail order business, contact lenses right now with Fletcher McCusker, who also you know. Mike Castor and I founded Fletcher with Symphonia Healthcare Company, and you'll be reading about that company here pretty soon. So anyway, I've been involved in a few things, and I hope to continue doing exactly what I'm doing. So let me tell you, I'm going to concentrate on my words or what I want to take along with you. I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about, then I'll get a little more specific. So I'm going to want to talk to you about work, integrity, perseverance, good credit, passion, respect, humbleness. Can you read my own mentors, family, friends, failures, goals, optimism, discipline, drive, charity, patience, vision. So with that, I'll start with hard work. There is no substitute for hard work. I don't care what you do. As a matter of fact, I reward, when I was going to science school, they used to give me a grade for effort. To me, effort is worth more than anything else. We've had a lot of employees throughout the years. We have some very smart employees, but they're lazy. I don't like those people. I'd rather have somebody that's mediocre, but hard worker, and that gets it done, and finds a way to get it done. So hard work goes to, I don't consider myself to be to be smart. I'm just a risk taker. I'm not afraid. And I'll tell you one, as a matter of fact, that brings back, I was very shy when I was in high school. I'd go to the school dances, and you ask a girl to dance, and if I got turned down, I thought everybody was watching me. So I'd go back and would never ask another one to go out and dance. I thought I did. I was afraid that if I was turned down once, I was going to be turned down again. That's not the case today. So I read a book as to how to stop worrying, start living. And what I took out of the book was, that book was, oh God, again, I'll think of the name of the author. Anyway, what I got from that book is that anything I do in life, I assess it and determine whether I want to take the risk. If I decide to move forward, and if it happens, I accept the worst can happen. If I can't accept the worst can happen, I don't do it. So I've got my limitations. Even though I've taken all kinds of risks, I do have my limitations. So today, if I were in high school, I'd ask 10 girls to be turned down 10 times, so I'll need only one yes. So you've got to be willing to accept a no. A lot of people are afraid of no. So once again, it's hard work. There's not even luck. Hard work will make your own luck. You make your own luck. You can't wait for luck to come around. You've got to make your own luck. Hard work sets you apart from your peers. It allows faster advancement and higher income. You stand out and quickly are recognized by your superiors. So hard work. That to me is number one. Número uno. Hablas para todos. Okay. Mucho trabajo. O muchas ganas. Integrity. Your word is your bond. As a matter of fact, when I started real estate, most deals were done in a handshake or a 2-3 pieces of paper. The contracts today are, I can't even read them. Back in those days, they were 2-3 pages, and if you made any comments, they had to be retyped again. Most of us didn't want to retype it again, so it was basically you understood the contract. It was your word was your bond. That's the way it should be. You can be trusted with integrity. In integrity, it takes a lifetime to build trust and only a second to destroy it. So, integrity. Perseverance. Never giving up. I've never given up. Don't be afraid of no, which I just mentioned. Keep on trying until you succeed and you achieve your goals. If you believe you can do it, no matter how hard the task may be, you can do it. It's perseverance. You just got to keep on going. Hard work combined with more work will ultimately give you the results you want. Good credit. As a matter of fact, in our company, we check good credit. We'll check your credit. If you're going to come work for us, we're going to do a drug test. We're going to check your credit. Because your credit tells me who you are. So your credit speaks more than words. It represents your character. Good credit opens doors. Bad credit closes them. It allows you to borrow and leverage your assets. Passion. Love you whatever you do. If you have passion with work, work will be fun and enjoyable. That's what I found out in mine anyway. And it's paid off quite handsomely. But I don't define success as making money. Success is being happy with what you do. That to me is success. My daughter's a teacher. She doesn't teach anymore. She's raising children. But that's what she wanted to do. She was successful as a teacher. She loved teaching. Doesn't pay much, but she was very happy with what she did. So to me, that is success. Don't try to do anything. Don't try to do what you do to make money. First, love what you do. And then perhaps if you're in the right field, you'll make money. Respect. Respect builds character. If you are respectful, you will be respected. In business and work, it is more important to be respected than liked. And I tell that to a lot of people. In business, to me, it's respectful. We're not going to be friends. In business, this is a business transaction. We can be business friends. We can be friends outside of business, but in business, it's got to be. I want to be respected. I want to respect you. Humbleness. Being humble is a virtue. The more humble you are, the more respect you will command. Success and achievements speak louder than words. Never boast, and let your actions be your words. Mentors. To me, mentors don't necessarily mean to go out and talk to people. It's people you want to emulate, people you want to be like. Read about them, follow them, look how they dress. You know, I dress for success. Look at somebody, so look in the eyes, but also dress for success. And that's, I've always done that. My staff, I don't know if those that did in my office, everybody wears a tie out there. They're professional, and I like the people who are professional. Emulate, as I said, emulate the people you like and admire. Seek advice from those that you admire or have the talents that you would like to develop. Family. A united and loving family supports you and gives you unconditional love is paramount in both an achievement of success and happiness. Friends. Choose carefully your friends, for you will become them. Tell me who your friends are. There's the same in Spanish. Me son tus amigos, tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. Good friends will help you and influence your good behavior and actions. Good friends will keep you out of trouble. Bad friends will get you in trouble. So choose your friends carefully. Failure. Don't be afraid to fail, for it's better to fail than never to have tried. Only gamble what you can afford to lose. Don't gamble. Don't gamble at all. Success is many times the result of many failures. Believe me, I've had a lot of failures. That's part of doing business. So you just continue moving on. Goals, set goals, small goals, and build on them. Learn how to crawl before start walking and later on. I found that out in 1974 when I thought I'd do it all. I tried to do big deals, a multi-million-dollar deal. I lost a number of months, couldn't do anything, so I went back and before I knew I was doing big deals. So start small, take little steps. Your goals should always be achievable, attainable goals. Don't try to reach too far. Do goals that you know you're going to be able to achieve. Once you achieve that goal, set another one a little higher. Optimism. Be an optimist. Always positive, but realistic. Don't go beyond the dream, beyond what you can do. Discipline. Discipline is indispensable, because without it you will fail. Drugs. Avoid them at all costs, as they'll possess you and ruin you. Live a healthy life. More things here. Charity. If you're blessed with good fortune, share it with others that might not be as fortunate as you are. Pass on your blessings. Patience. Patience is paramount to life. Whether in marriage, raising a family, and those of you that are married, I understand the question of men. I have a lot of patience. Running a business, make it a virtue. Do not despair. When you have, am I out of time? When you run out of patience, find more patience. Take a deep breath and move on. When my son got married to my daughter, all I told him was patience, patience, patience. When you run out of patience, find more patience. Be patient. And boy, he's come back to the first time, so you were so right. Vision. Without vision, you will be lost. Know where you want to be in different stages of your life. In my life, I always knew where I wanted to be in different things. As a matter of fact, I wanted to be a millionaire by the age of 41. By the age of 29, I had already achieved that goal. Never knowing that I thought 41 was going to be a long ways away. And boy, before I knew it, it was there. Stay focused with your vision always in front of you. Considering not everyone can reach a summit, but only those who work hard and persevere by never giving up. But may God bless you in your future. Let us like that. Thank you.
Humberto's been really good in the community in a lot of different ways, and with the church and other community events and other organizations, he's really helped. And he's got a scholarship in his name and from the Amigos, and we want to present you with a token of our appreciation. And it says, to Humberto Esmo, President, appreciation of your efforts in helping young people get an education. The Amigos de Pima Committee presents you the 2016 Amigos de Pima Spirit Award. That's awesome.
We have the H.S. Lopez Family Foundation that we award up. So those of you that have any needs or nonprofits you're involved with, if you'd like to submit for a grant. Probably the last 25 years, all my money that I've made is going to go to my foundation. So it'll be a very successful foundation. So I would love to give you money. Good luck. Yeah, but it's going to be a worthwhile process. It's going to be health, education, welfare.
Now we're going to bring up National Partner Program around healthcare and
So now, the reason why we're all here to award these students their scholarships. Each student is getting a scholarship in the amount of $1,200. The first student that I'm going to announce is Julie Perez. She's receiving the Don Juancito Orozco Scholarship. Julie is going to tell you a little bit about herself, and then she has to leave because she's leaving to her high school graduation right now.
My name is Julie, and I'm graduating high school right now, so I'm gonna hurry up. But I want to say thank you to my family for supporting me through everything. And I plan to go to Pima for 2 years to get my associates and then transfer to NAU to get a doctorate in physical therapy.
This year's class is very lucky because we're actually also awarding them a recognition from Mr. Fibres' office, Councilman Fibres' office. So, okay, she's ready to high school graduation. That's all there is. Okay, next we have Jasmine Pantu. She's receiving the scholarship for Dr. Hank and Marianne Oyama.
Buenas tardes. My name is Jasmine Pantu, and I'm a proud recipient of the Dr. Hank and Marianne Oyama Scholarship. I am also a proud recent Tucson High School graduate class of 2016. Just like the Oyamas, I enjoy giving back to my community and doing all that I can to help create a positive change. I feel that I have personally grown by volunteering at various places around my community, ranging from the Pima County Teen Court to the Guadalupe Vet Clinic. My greatest passions are helping others and making a change. My academic goals include graduating from Pima Community College with an associate's degree in liberal arts, then a law degree from the University of Arizona. I hope to one day help families and animals in need by becoming an attorney in animal law. I have never forgotten the importance of my roots and the significance of my upbringing, like showing respect, being responsible, and always helping others in need. I would especially like to thank my parents and siblings for all their help and support, as well as my teachers, counselors, and community leaders who have shown the true meaning of hard work and perseverance. I would also like to thank the Amigos of Pima and the Oyama family because with your help and support in this new chapter of my life, it will make a great, significant difference in my academic and personal goals. Thank you. May God bless you. Y muchas gracias.
Next we have Lorena Contreras, who's receiving Humberto S. Lopez Award.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Lorena Contreras, and I'm the proud recipient of the Humberto Lopez Scholarship. Thank you so much, Mr. Lopez, for your generosity. First of all, I want to start off by saying that I'm a clear example of it's never too late to go back to school. I'm a mom and a wife, and after working for so many years as a dental assistant, I decided to go back and pursue a career in dental hygiene. And I'll be starting my first year in August, and I'm very excited about it. I also want to say that I have a wonderful family and they are here today. My husband Alberto and my daughter Brianna. I just want to thank them for always supporting me in everything that I do. Thank you. I believe education is very important. It provides us the tools to succeed in life, and after reading and learning about all these amazing life stories from our sponsors, I'm inspired and I truly admire what they do for us students. I hope to someday come back and do the same and also give to those students who are in my current situation. Once again, muchas gracias a todos por su apoyo.
Next, we have Brie Davis, who's receiving the John and Teresa Montano Scholarship.
When I close my eyes and imagine who I want to be in the future, I see myself smiling with pride and confidence. As I've grown older, I've learned that the key to success in life is hard work, dedication, and persistence, and doing what simply just gives you joy. A teacher of mine once told me, opportunity is absolutely everywhere. You may not be able to immediately recognize when an opportunity could be standing directly in front of you, which is why you should always be striving to the best of your ability no matter what. From the very beginning to the end of just my high school years, I went to a total of 13 high schools. I was always so worried that it would affect future career options and opportunities. With so many financial issues and lifestyle changes, it took me some time to realize how the moving was initially affecting me in a positive aspect. Today, I'm an adult, supporting myself in a stable environment alongside my boyfriend and best friend, Anthony. Anthony walked into my life and pushed me to finish school when I began to lose motivation after a difficult loss in my life. He came into my life during a hard time for me, and I must say thank you for never letting me down and never making me take this walk alone. Throughout all the change, I learned how to adapt, how to communicate, and I learned how to build the confidence to take risks. My grandmother, Barbara, sometimes texts me randomly, telling me to drink water, stay cool, look at the moon, the stars, the world. Cute notes to remind me that I'm cared about, that the world is a beautiful place with good people in it. It's a reminder that there are people that love and care about me, that they are standing on my sideline and that will always support me in every decision I make. So thank you, Grandma, and I don't think I've ever acknowledged how much I really appreciate it. I've come to an understanding that my dreams have always been big, my goals have always been attainable, and if I focus hard enough, I can accomplish anything. My dream is to study in business, and I hope to become a personal banker. I've always loved numbers. It's kind of my thing. I'm pretty lucky to have the support that I have. My mother and father raised me to be persistent and wise. They taught me to chase my dreams but be realistic at the same time. Dream big but stay smart. And I'm so grateful to have been born into their household. I have never been awarded a scholarship before. This is one of the first speeches I've ever written. And I'm so blessed to have been recognized today for this. I'm beyond ecstatic, and I just want to say thank you one more time to everyone. My brothers, my parents, my grandparents, my friends, co-workers, teachers, Principal Rob, and all of the administrators here today. And a very, very special thanks to my donors, John and Teresa Montano. Thank you.
Next, I have Abraham Durazo, who's receiving the South Tucson Lions Club Award.
Hello everybody, buenas tardes. Thank you guys for coming, taking time out of your day to be here. I'm Abraham Durazo. This is my first year at Pima Community College. Getting my associates in aviation technology. In September, I'm going to be starting the aviation program at the aviation center at Pima. Then I would I'm going to go on to pursue my bachelor's. I don't know what university yet. Want to study avionics. And then, of course, go into the workforce, make some money. Besides that, I want to come back, Tucson, give back like the South Tucson Lions Club. I would also like to give back to the community by serving those in need like they do. I'll take the time now to say thank you to the South Tucson Lions Club for electing me as the recipient of the Amigos de Pima scholarship. I would also like to say a special thank you to the TRIO program and the staff at Pima Community College for helping me throughout the first year of the college process. It's a big change from high school to college and university. There's a lot of new things you have to learn or pay for it. Special thanks to them and then to my friends and family, girlfriend, help me every day. Not give up when the road gets tough. And thank you everybody for being here today.
Next, we have Alyssa Jacobo. She's receiving the Martina Garcia de Duran Cerda Awards.
Hello everyone, my name is Alyssa Jacobo, and I just graduated from Florida High School, where I was on one of the school dance teams for 2 years and was very involved in school events as well as I focused on my academic goals. I am honored to be receiving the Martina Garcia de Duran Cerda Scholarship for 2016-2017 academic year. The scholarship is special to me because coincidentally, Mrs. Duran Cerda was born in Dallas, Arizona and grew up in Aurora, Sonora, where both my parents grew up. It was amazing knowing that she was able to accomplish so much and is still contributing to the Latin community. For that, I would like to thank her representatives, her daughter, that are here today making this possible for students like me who are trying to better their education. I would also like to thank my family, especially my mom, for always supporting me and guiding me through my struggles. Without them, I wouldn't be here getting ready to begin my educational path and studying liberal arts at Pima to get my associates and transferring to the University of Arizona to receive a degree in public management. Thank you to all those who have contributed to my education, and thank you for everybody who's here today.
Next, we have Gabriel Lujan. He's receiving Dr. Candido and Olga Mercado Scholarship.
Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel Lujan and I'm receiving the Dr. Candido and Olga Mercado Scholarship. I was born in Tucson and raised by my parents, Armando and Marna Lujan. I also have a younger brother named Michael. I just graduated from Tucson High 2 days ago, and this far I will be attending Pima Community College. Student, and my goal is to become a respiratory therapist. My plan is to transfer to the University of Arizona and continue my education and get a bachelor's degree. I'd like to take this time to thank Candido and Olga Mercado for their generosity in choosing me for the scholarship. With their help, I will be able to start my college career and help me earn a bachelor's degree. Thank you.
Next is Monica Orozco, receiving Richard and Mary Fimbres Award.
Hi, my name is Monica Orozco. I would like to thank Richard and Hector
helping me through my first year. I have just finished my freshman year at Pima Community College. I am going to receive an associate's in business administration, and I plan to transfer to Eller Community College to receive my bachelor's in accounting.
Next, we have Zia Pearson receiving the Rosita Cota Award.
Good afternoon. My name is Zia Pearson. I will be receiving the Rosita Cota Scholarship. With this scholarship, I will be pursuing an associate's degree in science at Pima Community College before transferring to the University of Arizona to earn my bachelor's degree in computer science. I would like to thank my mother, Gail, and my brother, Zach, for sticking with me and teaching me the importance of working hard and doing things the right way. I know that as long as I have the two of you by my side, there's nothing I can't accomplish. Thank you.
Next, we have Joshua Peterson receiving the Dr. David Kennan Award.
Hi folks, my name is Joshua Peterson. I will be pursuing a veterinary technician degree here at Pima, and then I will move on to the U of A to hopefully pursue my veterinary degree in full. I would like to thank everybody here for attending, coming to support all of my fellow scholarship awardees. I'd also like to thank Dr. David H. Cannon for his part in my scholarship. Thank you.
Next, we have Ashley Ramos receiving the Maria Gurkidis Award.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Ashley Ramos, and I'm a proud recipient of the Dr. Maria Gurkidis Scholarship. I will start my journey at Pima Community College in order to complete my associates in business administration. I will then transfer to Eller College to receive my bachelor's degree in business. I would first like to thank my parents, Maria Reyes and Juan Ruiz, for always supporting me in everything that I do, and my sister for helping me and introducing me to various opportunities that I didn't know were out there. I would like to thank everyone who has come here to support us in receiving these scholarships. I would also like to thank my AP US history teacher for always being there and always advising me of effort equals product, because hard work goes a long way. Thank you.
Next, we have Mercedes Rivera receiving the Ruth Reed Miller Award.
Buenas tardes, tengan buenas tardes todos. Mi nombre es Mercedes Rivera, and I want to say that I'm really grateful to be here. I want to say thanks to Amigos de Pima for all the help and support that they bring to students like me to reach our goals. I also want to offer my gratitude to Ruth Reed for being my sponsor and allowing me to actually continue my education. Also, I want to thank my parents for their help and support. I'm currently a full-time student at Pima Community College, and this will be my last year before transferring to U of A. I'm pursuing a nursing degree, and my ultimate goal will be to get the dual degree in nurse practitioner and PhD degree. Also, one of my passions is to sing as a soloist at church and to help the community as well. Thank you.
Last year, two of our students that we selected to receive the award ended up being accepted to the universities in the spring semester. So since they transferred out of Pima, we had to give the remainder of their award to another student. So we wanted to recognize Jessica Pacheco because we selected her to receive the award for the spring semester. Jessica just graduated from Pima Community College, but since she didn't get to come last year, we wanted to make sure she got to experience the Amigos of Pima Luncheon. We didn't tell her she had to do a speech. So I told her if she wants to, she can, but so she'll say a few words.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jessica Pacheco, and I definitely want to extend my deepest appreciation and gratitude to you all for being so generous and giving to the scholarship fund. What I love to say is that the scholarship is not for me, it's for the work that I plan to do in the community that I have been doing and hope to continue doing moving forward. I've been accepted to the U of A, and I will be pursuing my education there all along the way, always having our community at heart and in the forefront of my mind. So, really thank you.
I think they deserve another round of applause. Right? I'd like to ask the Amigos of Pima board to please rise and come forward. All the board members. And I'd like to have Supervisor Elias, Richard Elias, to come on up. We want to recognize them. But before we do that, I want to thank the sponsors, HSL Properties. Deserves a round of applause. Council 1057, Mary Peters, President, the Honorable Dan Nixon, the California County Board of Supervisors, Linda Manzon Gutierrez and the Hispanic Women's Corporation, the Pima College Foundation, Ama Iveta, Fundación México, Rossi, Fundación Management, Michael Sega. So, you know, success doesn't happen. It takes a lot of hard work behind the scenes. And this board has been outstanding in doing that. And I want to recognize them today with the Medallion of Hope that we have been giving, because it's not only for them, but they've also given so much to the college and to our community. And I want to recognize them with a certificate of appreciation from the City of Tucson, Ward 5 office, and the Medallion of Hope. And Supervisor Luis, will you come up and help me?
Marty, can you come up here?
All the board members. So our first one is Deborah Catalan. Deborah, she's not here because she's been having some health issues, but she deserves a round of applause. Our next one is Yvette Rodriguez, who has been behind the scenes, has been the It says on behalf of the City of Tucson, Ward 5, it is with great honor that this certificate is presented to you in appreciation of your commitment and dedicated service to the Pima Community College Amigos of Pima program. We thank you for your participation and leadership and honor the Amigos de Pima board and their values of honor, integrity, and excellence. You have touched the lives of all our youth in our community, helping to improve their quality of life. Thank you and bless you for a job well done. Dr. Cannon, David Cannon. Please come up. Our next recipient is Javier Herrera, but he had to go back to work. So we'll make sure he gets it. And then we have Hector Acosta, retired colonel. Antonio Arroyo, who just got married. Give us a round of applause. He didn't have the honeymoon to be here. There you go, buddy. Marty Cortez, Honorable Monty, my former governing board member of Pima Community College. Yolanda Cannon. Yolanda, come on up. Vicki Marshall's not here because she's out of town, but she's also been a hard worker in this program. Damien Montano? No? And Daniel Pacheco. I think they all deserve a round of applause. I also want to thank Mary Fimbres, the official photographer, for today's event. Gloria, who was at the table. Where's Gloria? And Rosa Rojas. All right, deserves a round of applause. All right. Now you all see these at your tables, right? This is like church. Where's the good Reverend go, Mongia? This was Hank's dream. Dr. Oyama wanted to always go forward or play it forward and give to others. And he's helped so many people. And his dream was to put $1 million in this fund so it would continuously have scholarship money for some outstanding individuals that want to go on and go on in their educational goals into higher learning. So if you know of anybody that wants to put a scholarship in their name or just make a donation, please pass it to them. Because what we want to do is we want to build this fund for Hank. Because you know Pima Community College is such a key institution in our community. It touches so many lives. Whether you're going to bound over from high school to community college and then on to higher learning, or you're going to go to Pima Community College to get a direct employment degree. It touches so many. And those of you that retired and want to come back and learn some more, that also Pima College is there for you. So this is such a key institution, and I'm a product of Pima Community College. I'm proud to say I got 2 AAs from here, and then I bonded over to the U of A, and then I got another degree from the NAU. The only school I didn't go to was that other one up north, so we don't talk about it. But you know, I know Linda doesn't like that because she's a St. Mary's graduate tonight over there. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for helping these young people. You're all here to help them, mentor them, and make them successful. Because I tell you, when they're successful, that's our community successful. Their families are successful. So we look so much for this because I tell you, there aren't a whole lot of people that are getting degrees. We have another portion of our community that we need to get back in and start thinking about education. So with that, I'll close and I'll just say, God bless you all.
Before you all leave, I have one more thing, recognition I'd like to put out before you all leave. Be patient with me. I'd like to introduce Dr. Duran Serra, and she has a presentation for us.
Thank you, Richard, for those powerful, meaningful, very touching words for Pima Community College. And thank you, everybody, for coming here today. I'd like to, first of all, recognize the family and friends and loved ones. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations, and I wish you the best of luck as you go on to your careers and more education. And Alisa, thank you very much for your kind words about my mother. Okay, so before we leave, I'd like to recognize one of the board members, the vice president of Amigos de Pima, Yvette Rodriguez. If you could please come forward. She has done a lot of work. I mean, the majority of everything. So we're very grateful for her, for what she's done, and the other board members. And I'd like to share a little something with you. The president of Amigos de Pima, Deborah Castellan, has said that we can share her story with all of you, and the reason why she couldn't be here today. But as Richard said, she has been going through some health challenges. She has cancer, but the good news is that she's finishing up her chemotherapy. The last she's done. Yeah, so now she has radiation treatment and surgery, and we think she's going to be okay after that. So we'll thank her and think of her and pray for her. Yes. And for Yvette, for all your hard work that you've done. We really appreciate it, and thank you so much.